Cinematics! Oh, you're firing back. I'm so scared. Bye! That's right, it's me, Scryptar. How you doing, folks? I'm doing great. We're back with another episode of Master of Orion. We're attacked by pirates while trying to conquer the stars. Yes, that's the new official title. I gave it that title. It's on YouTube. It's true. It's what happens. So, this pirate wrecked our frigate. Well, if you look at where we are, turn 158, we got that frigate since the beginning. I'd say we got enough service time out of that frigate and it's time to upgrade. We're trying to do so. We already sent a destroyer the way to, intercept whatever the pirates are trying to throw at us. And I think it's time to destroy that base up there. First things first, this destroyer will still take 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to get to that system. And a manual turn afterwards to destroy that if this space pirate actually stays in that system and does not move on. We'll see. Pretty much this turn. It will either move down here to go on, or it will just enter orbit around this planet. There's a colony ship there, which has me a little bit worried. But there should also be a space station there to take care of this pirate. And as you can see, it's on low health due to the last fight. Shouldn't take more than a shot, really. So this is going to be taken care of one way or the other. We might lose this one ship. We'll see. Let's see what the game mechanic does. Once that is done, let's have a look at our situation, shall we? This is all nice and blue. It's all ours. We did a fair amount of work here. What's the next thing we have to do? Well, really depends on the outcome of that. If we lose that ship, we need to send another ship that way. We have one parked here, which we could use. Currently not doing anything with it. If we are not going to go that way, well, there's really 2 more planets we want to have. One is up here. Then that system shall be ours, and no more pirates over there. And the other one, I think, is Pistrix 3. That one, yes, the rich planet. We want that as well. So either this is going the short way over here, 4 turns, well, 3 plus 1 manual. And this one is going to go over there, which is like 1, 2, 3, and 1 manual. That would be nice. So in 4 turns we have 2 more planets. Well, this will take more than 4 turns, I guess, because of this interaction, whatever is going to happen here. The other colony ships are on their way. Looking at the planet list, that's all we have. This one is being colonized. These 2 are the ones in question, and these 2 are being taken care of as well. Might take a couple of turns, but we're getting there. So, when that is done, next thing we need to take care of is have a look at our situation right here. Still looking good. This, nobody can do anything against that. We are 20,000 points in advance when it comes to conquest. We are about double what the next race has when we are talking about excellence. Money? Yeah, they're not going to catch us. Not with the amount of money we're currently making, and we're going to increase that even further. Remember, we queued up all those nice little buildings that give us +5 flat, and then +1 per population, I think it was. That's going to come into effect and boost this. This one, diplomatic victory, I'm not overly worried about. Once we have the money, we can buy our way into a diplomatic victory, no problem. If it comes to that, I'll show you. Technological victory, that's the one I'm slightly worried about, because, well, the Silence, I guess, are a little bit ahead of us. That's what, 14 points? It's not too much. I'm not going to endure that. I want to be on top of everything, just to show that it's possible with this strategy. So we need to work on our science output. Now we're focusing on production first and science second, right? Since we don't have to take care of food, it really boosts our science output, but at the same time with our malus we don't get that much out of it. We're already working on 1 building here. +6 flat for planets with moons. We do have a number of those. We will get that, definitely. What are we going to do next in terms of science? Well, we still got this triangle working up here. We said last episode that we want to go over here. Get the multi-state insulator to be able to traverse the red space lanes and do some more exploration, which will get us into diplomacy fairly soon as we get to know the other races, like the Terrans are right next to us. But we also want to work on our science. So for exploration we definitely want this drive and straight over to this drive. Shouldn't be too much, that's 2 turns, that's 4 turns, as you can see. This is 7 currently, and this is 11 turns. So it's not that much. We might actually get there if we switch right away, which we won't do. Then again, science is coming up right here. +2 per cell. Well, it's a system unique, so that really benefits the planet with the most amount of researchers, which is to say population actually working on research. And we're going to build that on each of those planets. This is a little micromanagement. If we have 2 or 3 colonies in the system, we actually need to have a look and see where it makes the most sense. Usually that's the planet with the most amount of population. That's all there is to it. We want to get into this. And this, I think, is the next thing we should do, because you want the gravity generator to even out that malus on that one planet with high gravity that we have. Also gives us the jump gate. We will be able to move our fleets around quicker, although it costs quite a bit of maintenance. It's not too bad, it's 3, that's like most of the buildings we currently have, but this one, it's 5. System unique, you need to put that on that planet where you actually do want to produce ships. Now, how do you select that planet? That's fairly easy, because we are going to go over here fairly soon. With the interplanetary administration, you can select one planet in a system and have all the food shipped to that planet automatically, and all the production of the other planets in that system where you have a colony present, but you have to select that manually. So you go to that planet and say, okay, export all your production, and whatever production that is, let's say a value of 25, this will be added to the main planet where this building is built, and that will be the planet where we are going to produce ships. So we're going to get a couple of those, definitely. Every system that has more than one colony will get one of these. Also gives us this security transmitter, again a system unique, again a high maintenance. Same as here, of course. We're getting into that tech tier now. Bonus to security. It just doesn't really tell us how much. I would really like to see a number or percentage here. Devs, are you listening? Thank you. So, if you only have one planet in that system, well, it gives you a bonus. It says all planets in that system, right? So, even the one you build it on. If you have 3 or 4 planets there, it's good. You only need to spend 1 maintenance, you get the bonus for every planet. Cool to have. So we're going to build that as well. Then, the next thing, where do we really want to go? Well, we need to boost our research. Where do we get that? Definitely here. What else do we need to boost? We really want to go into battleship building, because having just the next tier of ships will give us the option to stay on top of the other races. You know, we can build 5 battleships and they can come with like 25 frigates and 10 destroyers, and we will still wreck faces. No problem. If you know how to equip them. So, from there on, it's not that much left. I mean, it looks much, but we are almost halfway. This looks really good. There's quite a few buildings here like this one, plus 10 on research, that we do want to have as soon as possible, just to get this boosted. So, currently I'm not trying to say we are going to do this and that in this and that order. We're going to have a look at where we stand. We get this done as a prerequisite, and I think we're going to go at least to this drive, upgrading from 1.5 travel speed to 2.5 travel speed, I believe. Yes, sure it is. And we are then going to go down definitely this route, and this route, definitely this route, and we still have to do this one. So, depending on what makes most sense, we're going to select that once this is done. I do think we need the drive before we actually go through those space lanes. Then again, we don't really have much to do at the moment. Using those space lanes as soon as possible will enable us to do diplomatic stuff faster, which we want to do once we have finished colonizing, right? I mentioned that earlier, so the other races don't get mad at us for colonizing too fast. I think they still will, because even though it looks good once you meet them, after a while they will realize that you've just colonized 20 planets and they will still get mad at you. If that's not fixed by now. So we're going to see how that works out. So, what do we have from last term that we need to take care of? That looks good, nothing to do. Money situation is about 400, so we are going to see if we can buy anything. That's good, also nothing to do. Pirate fleet, that's that one. Yes, that's that one. And we have one colony ship right here. So for the moment, if we want to go over here, we're going the opposite direction of that way. So if we need to turn around because that ship is destroyed, we add a couple of turns which we don't really want to do. Where do we have colony ships in the process of being built? Not here. Not here. I think we're done building, right? So those last 2 planets and these last 2 colony ships, that matches perfectly. We cannot really afford to lose that one, otherwise we're not going to get that planet, because obviously we want to colonize an uninhabited system before we're going to colonize a system where we already have a presence. Anyway, if this works out, in 4 or 5 turns we should be done colonizing. That's still you, right? Okay, you're going to sleep. Just for the moment. And next turn. More action, less talking. Who needs orders? You have arrived. Then you stay here. That's our 2nd frigate, right? Yeah. We're going to be decommissioned fairly soon. Or maybe stationed down here somewhere, just to deter any pirate bases spawning. Because that's the last 2 uninhabited systems we will have. We will colonize that. We're working on that gas giant. We are going to take that. Yeah, we still would have that one. We'll see. Maybe we just keep that one uncolonized. Since we have outposts here, we would need another one up here to just make sure nothing can happen to us. We'll see. We get there eventually. So you decided to go this way, which means you're going to stay here and guard, and this will take 3 turns to arrive. Now, the pirate base is here. We want to have that planet. I'm a little curious if we could actually move our colony ship there and colonize, or if you would get a pop-up, nah, you can't do that, there's already a hostile presence in that system. I'm not really too keen to try it, because we might lose that ship. So we're gonna wait until this fight is done, and then we move this guy over there. At least now we know that this guy is not attacking this colony, and thus not attacking that ship, which means we can take this one and move it where we wanted it to be. Which also means we could just colonize that one and be done with it. I like that idea. So you are going to destroy that base. Right now. Thanks. That was efficient.
The destruction of the pirate base has left several buildings standing.
Wonderful. Those buildings give us 76 credits. So now we have 870. Gorgeous. What can we buy? We buy a money-producing building. I like that. That's 200. That's not worth buying. Well, technically it is because it's the automated factory. But then again, we can just do this. Let's do this as well. This is also the automated factory, right? What am I talking about? I always get confused about these 2 buildings as they, for me at least, look the same. That's almost done. We have 190 left, can't really do much with that. So we won't, we just save up some money. Now, what do we want? 20% off of ships cost? That would mean we select those planets that have a moon and have this building to produce ships. Now, having a moon is quite common, but having a moon on that planet where you have the highest production and the largest population, well, it's kind of a wager here. This gives us +6 flat, no matter what. Well, we need to spend 4 maintenance, but with all the upgraded buildings, that's like 2 population on that planet, which we have everywhere, so I go with that. That's taken care of. You go on researching, and we go on destroying stuff. Another 2 turns. Whoa. That's fine. Nothing in particular. Let's have another quick look. Nope. 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 Yeah, why not? Good. Money gone. Next turn. Hi. Well, speaks for itself, right? Just for now, we didn't have that in a long time. Let's have a look. Also gives us a chance to see if anything in the last update changed the battle screen. Looks the same as before. So what is all of this? This is obviously our ship in the loadout. Oh, you get a zoom effect when you hover, that's new. And completely unnecessary. If you have more ships, you can select a formation, which will place different ships at different places. And seems to give you a certain amount of bonus or malus. No, it's all bonus. To different types of weapons. It's good. Ceasefire, yeah, stop firing, retreat, we had that already. Match speeds, so everybody flies at the same speed, that's good. You can now see the weapon angle, so... Where's that gone? Oh, now. That's supposed to be the weapon angle, right? Forward firing guns or something? No, this is firing in all directions. Oh, there you go. Once you hover over them. So these are forward firing. These are all direction. And this is as well forward firing. So it looks like this is like the no entry zone. Ships. This is controlled by this, right? Yeah. So when the ship is in range of the weapons, it will start firing. And when the enemy ship reaches this point, or point around the outline of this circle, our ship will start circling that enemy, trying to stay at that distance. Not sure what this is. Might have to look that up. Leave a comment if you know. In the meantime, just go ahead and destroy that. Cinematics! Oh, you're firing back. I'm so scared. Bye! That was eventful. We actually take damage. Ooh, 17. Right to the shields. Nothing to worry about. You're done. Now, I don't like you, and I don't like your whole race of pirates either, so I'm going to go over there and eliminate you. Nothing to do here. Usually there's more micromanagement involved in this whole setup of whenever the population reaches its maximum, you know, taking people off food, putting them somewhere else. In here, we maxed out our production queue already, and everybody else is just put up here when population grows, so we don't need food. So it's already, everybody is there where it needs to be. Golf. What are we going to do with you? So let's have a look. This is protected, this is protected. Next space lane would be here and here. So we want to protect this one and this one and this one. And on the other side, this is already protected, so no need to worry about that. We might even move this guy somewhere else. If you can't see my planets, you can't spy on them, right? Would make sense. So you go over here. Now, where is that one guy we don't need? That's that one, that's that one, right? So you move. Can I move you over here? No, I can't. Need to wait until this is done. Alright, so we do that later. Fine. Makes perfect sense, actually. Good, what do we want here? Scanner range upgrade, which will definitely help in deterring those pirates, as those systems will be under surveillance, even from farther away, so they can't spawn. Flat command point +2 for each starbase, battle station and star fortress. Now, if a starbase has 5 and this adds +2, that's 40% upgrade. I like that. Energy weapon accuracy, well, it's another module we have to build into the ships. +30, we're already wrecking phase, right? More ships, more sensor range. I go with sensor range because we're not really in need of any more command points, and we haven't yet upgraded our star bases to battle stations or star fortresses, so it's a long way to go there. Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade the cruiser. Wouldn't really get anything, don't need the mass driver on that one. You can upgrade that one. Why not? Yes, please. Don't care about the rest. And here we go, instant success.
Alien. I am the Khan of the Alpha Ceti system. past, but be warned, we will abide no more.
Well, if you come at me that way, you will suffer some more, believe me. Anyway, that's our sensor upgrade right there, and you can see we've discovered all of this, and we can actually see the ships, which means we have active sensor on them, and not just we've been there once and we know where the systems are, you know? So, this scout sees all of this. Might even be that the space factory sees a fair bit of this. So, having a ship or a presence here would possibly see all of this. No more pirate bases spawning. Me likey. Me likey very much. We need a couple of turns. Once that ship arrives here, we move that one as well, so they arrive here at the same time. Good. That's done. We still have one queued up. No need to worry about that. We discovered a lot of planets. And there's really not much to worry about. We don't really have that much money to buy anything that will give us, what, 2, 3 turns? Not worth it. We wait another turn, maybe 2, and then we have a look. So, diplomacy. You're dead, right? Stay dead, please. Terran. Currently, no current events that affect this leader. This is the base disposition that you get whenever you meet a new race. We're at peace, and this is slightly green, it's slightly right of the 50% mark, so they are neutral with an added bonus towards us. Let's see if we can actually do something with these guys right now. Thank you very much.
What do you propose?
First of all, we want to establish an embassy here. And usually that goes through without adding any other trade parts, because they want that as much as we do.
What do you propose?
Now, do you have anything I need? Telepathic training, I believe, is a diplomacy bonus. Might be nice to have. Fusion bomb is the upgrade to the bomb we have currently. We got the drive instead. That was an either-or choice, so might be nice to have. I could give you something in return. Like the drive. Do you have that already? Well, this is our current tech we discovered, so this would be far ahead of what we are actually asking for. It might be worth doing. I don't want to give you the shields. Computer, don't really care about. And I think these are diplomacy bonus items. If I give them to you, I have to pay more for the next trade, so not really worth doing. I could do that. That's not much. Can you give me something else? Like that?
See here.
No.
See here. Equity is paramount to the Khanate.
Of course it is.
Gratefully
there you go.
Accepted.
And here is where we can tell them don't colonize close to us, which they are going to do if we try to go over there, which we're not going to do because we're pretty much done colonizing. We are far ahead of everybody else. Well, we should have at least 3 times the amount of colonies. If we have any treaties like non-aggression pacts and don't settle colonies near us, we can repeal them here. Declare war. That's pretty much it for the moment.
Fare thee well, alien.
Yes. Fusion bomb acquired through tech trade. And if you click on this, it tells you roughly where it is. Like there. What did we get? We didn't get anything. We're not even there yet. Fusion bomb before was here. It was either this drive or the fusion bomb. Alright, don't mind. So when we go and do research this in one turn, we're going to take that one. We'll be able to trade it back. So we basically exchanged a level 1, 2, 3, 4 tech against a level 5, 6. Where is it? There. 5. That's not a bad trade-off, actually. It's close. That's the stuff you have to keep in mind. This is more valuable than this is. And this is more valuable than this is. So, if you do a level 6, you can get a level 4 and maybe a level 2. That would be a worthy trade. Just a little bit of math. Right, so where are we? You're almost there. Next turn. You're almost there. Next turn. I keep repeating myself. I didn't even see you going there. Thank you. Warm and sunny beaches. Always nice. Well, for this race, eventually this is going to be our Uber-planet. Or as the Germans would say, Überplanet. So, that one, and that one... Well, maybe not in that order. That one, that one, that one. You there, you there. You get bored. So you want to pump production here. The more production we have, the less rounds it would take to actually do this. At the moment, 117, are you kidding me? We want to do this in like 20. So production comes first, and then money, and then research, and then the rest, right? Good, get going on that one. Good thing we saved our money. We just needed all of that. So I'm gonna buy that. And next episode we're going to fill up these queues again. For now, all I want to get done is this... Oh, hi. So your base is up there. Reroute. Nope. See, that's why we need that. Moral 50% doesn't work. Same here. Good thing we queued it up and we made it a priority before we did these, right? So another 3 turns and we actually can make use of those people. Hi. Next. You. 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 Need to buy that next turn. Good. Oh, getting there. Final transformation starting. So 22 production reduces this to 30 turns instead of roughly 120. That's good. Still not down with this figure. That's still not fixed. The next one. So, before we do that, one back is the last colony we settled on. Buy this. Thank you. That's right over here. It's a little bit repetitive, but, well, it's a 4x turn-based strategy game. It has to be repetitive in some sort. This... 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 Roughly in that order. Do that one first. We'll take 3 or 4 people here until we actually do some pollution, so why not do that one first? Same here. And of course we will try to buy that as soon as we can. If we don't forget. You're done! That was a gas giant and now it's a huge planet, high gravity, abundant resources. I like that. Who is going there? Nobody. Where are you going? You're going over here? Not anymore, you don't. You're going over there now. Which one is better? This one? Ultra rich, small radiated. Abundant, huge barren. That's more population. Is that a colony ship going here? It's only that. Is that you? Yes. Don't really want that. Well, we'll take care of that next episode. And now you can go there. And actually, you stay here. Why? Because there's a ship on the way. We want to intercept that first. Alright, that should do the trick. I think we're getting there. Quite nicely, actually. Let's have another quick look at diplomacy, since we settled some new colonies. See, they believe you're colonizing too fast. It stays where it is, although we had an embassy treaty and we had a tech exchange and all that stuff. It's not even mentioned here that we had a tech exchange. Maybe because it was the same turn, it doesn't recognize it. Not quite sure about that. Does it say anything here? Just embassy. A little bit of details. Quite an amount of credits. 25 total population. Are you kidding me? We got 3 times as much. Even not counting those on strike. Yeah, we're gonna wreck faces wherever we go. Doesn't really matter. And we're close to their homeworld, which is this one, I believe. Alright. That's it for today, folks. If you liked the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it, don't forget to enjoy yourselves, and see you soon!